Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays Age of Empires Mythologies. I am expecting this to be like the Age of Empires Dictator that Goka had us do, but with Age of Mythologies type units. We will see. It actually has... No, go back. It actually has a tutorial. Why don't you like down? Whatever. Welcome to the Age of Empires Mythologies tutorial. If you feel comfortable with games of this type, skip ahead to the Egyptian campaign. We will cover the basics of unit selection and the action menu. Using the control pad or the touch screen, select the units you control. Selecting a unit will enter the move mode. It allows you to move it. Select the hoplite. Move your hoplite. Each of your units may move once each turn and then take one action. Once you're done, pass. Press A or an empty tile to deselect and end the day. After your opponent takes a turn, you've both taken a turn, and the next day will occur. In addition to move, most units have one other ability you can do. Attacking is the second most important type of action. When you select attack, it will highlight who you may attack. Notice that you can't attack the unit that is far away. Excellent, you defeated the enemy hoplite. Ranged units have the advantage of over other types as they can attack from tiles away. This Toxotes unit is the basic Greek archer. With a bow, they can attack up to 3 tiles away. This carries with it an important disadvantage. They cannot usually attack adjacent. Run it away if so. Wow. Notice that the opponent's unit didn't get to counterattack. This is a benefit of ranged units. Finally, select Hercules. He's a hero unit. They have unique hero powers. They can't be used every turn, and they charge up after a set number of turns. So do high damage and knockback. Hero powers can massively affect battles. Sure. No! No! Let me out, 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 let me out. Quickly. Okay. One sec, I want to know why down isn't working. Because controller. Okay. What about... now? There we go. In this mission, we will cover building and training. In Age of Empires Mythologies, you can do more than just command a unit into battle. You can build a city to support and train new units. Certain units can create buildings. Select the architect. You can see locations highlighted. Move your architect to one of them. Select build. It lists things you can build and tells you their cost. Select a barracks. The two types of buildings that don't need to be built adjacent to a town centre are mines and mills. Egyptian and Greek players can build these anywhere with food or gold. Wheat allows construction of mill. Gold tile lets you do mine. When you've gathered enough resources, you can build units. Infantry are trained from the barracks, archers from the archery range, and cavalry from the stable. Siege units from the siege workshop. Heroes from the shrine. There must be no unit on the tile to hire a new one. Build a hoplite. Ah, you can't just spam out infinite numbers of units in one turn. They've got a counter for that, in that they start at a quarter health, and they only grow up to full health at the next turn. That's nice. You usually start in the archaic age. To advance the age, you need to meet requirements. The foremost is a shrine. Each major god has some minor gods. Build a shrine to make these available. The action menu of the shrine includes Age Up. On the top screen, you can see the requirements to advance to the Classical Age. It requires food, gold, and a number of research technologies. So I need to do some more research. Select your town centre and choose the research action from the action menu. Research improves your units and buildings and can make a difference in a close battle. Choose a technology to research. End your turn from the Empire menu to finish researching. You can only research one technology each turn. Now that you have enough food, gold, and research, age up. When you age up, select a new minor god. Each offers a unique god power and mythical unit. Choose Athena. Welcome to the Classical Age. With the first minor god comes your first mythical unit. You can train them from the shrine like other units. Your worship of Athena provides you a new god power, which may you use once per game. And it may be selected from the main menu. This menu. No? Ah, from the temple menu. I cast my lightning bolt earthward. Feel the wrath of Zeus. Athena's restoration power heals all of your units by half of their max health. It can sway a battle, but you can only use it once. Some god powers require that you choose a target. Learning which gods provide which powers will help your chances of success. There are 4 ages: Archaic, Classical, Heroic, and Mythic. Each age gives you another god power and new mythical units. So far, all very sensible. We're going to learn about the unit triangle. Each unit in the game has two important definitions, type and class. There are three types: human units, hero units, and mythical units. Humans beat heroes, heroes beat mythical, mythical beats humans. Like their type, there are also classes. There are 5 classes: light and heavy infantry, archer, cavalry, and siege. Light infantry beat cavalry. Heavy infantry are good against ranged and light. Ranged are good against light. Horse is good against ranged and siege. And siege are good against buildings, but not anything else. Using units of a varied type and class will help you make more strategic decisions. Sure, why not? How do you win game? Boop. In this demonstration, we will discuss winning. The Age of Empires Mythologies, there are a number of ways to win. The first and most straightforward is the conquest victory, when all opponent units and buildings are destroyed. The second way involves temples. Captured temples produce favor to help make mythical units. If you control a temple, you get victory points. When you have enough of them, you're the winner. If your opponent catches a temple, rout them quickly. Their victory point advantage could soon win them the game. In this demonstration, we'll cover resources. There are 4 essential resources in Age of Empires Mythologies. Food, from mills and town centers. Gold, from mines, mine shafts, and town centers. Favor, from temples and shrines. Egyptians use obelisks to gather favor. Each obelisk built increases their favor income. The Greeks get it from their shrines and temples, but earn less than an established Egyptian or Norse player. The Norse gain it for combat. Each hit point of damage by everything except archers, and so non-ranged combat equals favor. Food and gold are used to create buildings, as well as research technologies. Favor trains mythical units and does divine technologies. The final resource is population. You begin with 20 max. It is increased by 5 each time you age up. Just as mills can only be built on food, the foundations of potential town centers are required to build a new one. Balancing your resources to maintain your economy and provide for your army is the key to successful play. Oh wow. I didn't realize this list was going to scroll, but there aren't that many more. We'll cover Fog of War. It obscures your vision. There's Black Fog of War, and there's Grey Fog of War. Scout ahead. Forest tiles are particularly dangerous because of their dense trees. Units can hide in the forest unless you are directly adjacent. If you move into the Fog of War, you risk being ambushed. A unit trying to move through an enemy will stop and lose its turn. Be careful in the Fog of War, and you can use the vision range to your advantage. In this demonstration we will cover relics. Some maps you will find myth units which are hostile to every player. They tend to remain stationary and guard powerful relics. After defeating the units, your hero can move to claim a relic from the action menu. They add to your unit's abilities, making them stronger, faster, increasing their range, and so forth. You can drop relics after picking them up if you want to change them. Capture relics and make your hero as powerful as you can. The advantages of a relic can easily tip the balance of close battles. And finally, each specific faction. Egyptian, they have powerful heroes, ranged units, and defensive abilities. Ramses is a versatile ranged hero, whose hero power reflects damage taken back at his attackers. Tutmos is a powerful heavy infantry. He helps nearby normal units. Hatshepsut is a ranged hero, but has a long range. Her hero power protects your mills and farms. And finally, Nakht. Nakht? Maybe Nakht. His power transforms him into a bird. Succeeding with the Egyptians requires an awareness of their unique favor generation via obelisks. Any hero can build an obelisk, and while fragile, they generate substantial favor each turn. Use all of these to your advantage, and you will find the defensive strength of Egypt unconquerable. In this demonstration, we will cover the Greeks. The Greeks are the single most varied and versatile of the three factions. Whereas the Egyptians focus on defense and the Norse on overwhelming offense, the Greeks are somewhat capable of both roles. This lends flexibility to their forces. Unlike the others, the Greeks can train a second hero in the heroic age. Having two heroes gives them an unrivaled ability against enemy mythical units. Heracles is an enormous light infantry hero. He's light? His hero power knocks back enemy units. Odysseus is a cavalry hero. With Poseidon's blessing, he can move twice in a single turn. Perseus is an armored heavy infantry. Using his hero power, he slows enemy units. And finally, Hippolyta is a light ranged hero. Her hero power gives an enormous range to fight. Okay, so she's the same as the Egyptian archer girl, basically. To gain favor, you need to have shrines and temples. On the battlefield of Mythologies, the Greeks have the most powerful but expensive units. Keep them alive and support them with your two heroes and you will be invincible. And finally, the Norse. Oh, my bad. We will cover the Norse. The Norse value strength and bravery and make powerful warriors. They're relatively inexpensive, giving them an advantage in the archaic and classical age when your opponent will have trouble keeping up. To generate favor, the Norse fight. For every point of damage dealt in combat, melee combat, the Norse gain favor. Engage in combat early and often. Norse heroes gain even more favor than other units. Siegfried is a powerful light infantry hero. His power makes him invincible for 2 turns. Use this to break a siege quickly. Brunhilde, the Valkyrie, is a cavalry hero, whose hero power strikes all enemy units in a 3-tile line. So she has dragon breath, basically. Gunnar, the king of Midgard, is a ranged hero. Using his magical Tarnhelm hero power, he can switch positions on the map with one of your... He has teleport? And Atli is the warlord and cavalry hero. His battle cry shatters the ears of opponents adjacent to him, causing them damage. Okay, so he has tiny AoE damage around him effect. Combine your heroes and inexpensive units to crush your foes. Your mythical units are giants on the battlefield, but cannot be summoned without the favor you gain in combat. And we've gained some meta progression points for doing all the tutorials? Okay, campaign. Let's go. Hail, Amalanduel. Deep in the desert west of Memphis, capital of the Lower Egyptian Kingdom. Ruthless bandits strike from the burning sands of the desert. The heroes, Tutmos and Hatshepsut, tire of the cutthroats. Can the forces of civilization stand against Set's consuming chaos? Alright. Murderous bandits have been spotted hiding in the desert. They've slain our friends in the past. Today we return the favor. Enemy cavalry ride in from the northeast. Riders, fate's wicked eye is upon us. Ready our spears. The cutthroats will be dead by midday. Okay.
NT2.
Go, my camel warriors. Hail, Redborg. Oh, there are two of them and I hadn't realized. Well, my bad. Well, box them in. And end turn. Holy! Considering that that's like 2/3 dead, that did a lot of damage. I am surprised our spearman lived there, considering how damaged it was, but okay.
NT2. You right here.
That did sweet bugger all. So did that, really. And again. Might finish them off. Yes. And finish off the archers. Do we have a temple? Can we do any special powery powers? Looks like the answer is no. You get to finish off my weakened spearmen. And then we finish you off. So far it is very Advance Wars. Maybe there's a bit more strategy to the, like, production side, seeing as we saw that in the tutorial. Like a bit more RTS-ness. Form up, men. Our Lord and Pharaoh walks among us. Behold the divine presence of the great Tutmos. At ease, Commander. Formality chafes me upon the battlefield. Explain the situation. We routed the bandits and await your orders. Bandits? Mere bandits would not be so organized. I will ride to Thebes and mobilize an elite force to exterminate the invaders. Guard this outpost with your life. It would be foolish to think our foes will not return. A mountain pass southwest of Memphis. Who are these thugs that threaten our families? Ra only knows or cares. We will not take their invasion lightly. Hold up, men. This pass looks treacherous. Prepare for the worst. Anubites. These abominations will suffer my blade. So we meet the Jackal guys. Each type of unit... Yeah, we already... Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. He is good against special units, mythological units like this guy. I'm surprised that in his battle animation, he's not so much him as much... Like, he's not him by himself, he's him commanding a squad of normal people. Can you shoot them from there, or is that too far away? No, that's perfect. Soften them up. You get ready to spring forward next turn. Actually, I'd kind of prefer you in the trees. I want you... Yeah? I am surprised that this thing has more defense than the spearman, but it apparently does, so... That'll do. Hero Man is destroying the jackals. There is a modest attacker's advantage, as is typical for these kind of games. Okay, you back off, friend.
Gerig. Gerig.
Camel, step forward. Shoot. Yeah, shoot the camel, why not? It means that we can then super bully this guy, and even start on the other camel. Around you.
In Igdaric.
And bully you to death with sheer numbers.
Hey, you. Hey, you.
Lovely. Shoot the camel. And then just in case there's some sort of experience system. Hero Man can get the kill. My lord, our foes are vanquished, though at no small cost. What now? We press towards Thebes. The Anubites suggest there are darker forces at work. May Horus's wind guide our march. I pray we have time before they are upon us again. Heroes welcome. Tutmosis' journey to Memphis is interrupted when he meets up with Hatshepsut and her retinue. The road from Memphis. Highness, our patrols have found nothing but desert flies. Are you sure we're in the correct location? Not at all, but this village is ripe for the picking, and I suspect our enemy will think so as well. With so many of our soldiers at the borders, we have to hope. I came as soon as I heard. Is it a single band of invaders, or something cursed by the gods? We're not sure. The villagers are too simple and panicked to give us any useful information. The obelisks will show us the truth of what lies beyond the mountains. On our way here, we were ambushed by Anubites. Ready your men for an assault. There are 6 types of terrain: plains, desert, hills, providing defense, forests, which hide your tiles, roads, leave you more vulnerable, but let you move quicker, and rivers, and mountains, and oceans which are impassable except by flying units. Okay, is anyone coming from this way?
And E2.
And E2.
I mean, I like the idea of keeping one of those together.
Very fair.
Chariot Archer.
Tayu.
Gerig. Very fair.
Yep. Shoot them without retaliation. Seems good. And Hero Lady was supposedly also an archer. So...
Eurefa.
I guess we will find out whether... I don't think the enemy can jump down hills, but just in case they can... Shove you there. And you there to block that option. And you finish off this guy. Attack my hordes! We will devour their bones, says the mysterious figure. Okay, it looks like no one is coming from this way. That I should instead have all my archers over here.
Very fair.
Gary. Tout est fair.
Empty two. Very fair.
Gerig. Ak.
Now, is there archer on archer retaliation? Yes.
Empty two. Tout est fair.
Gerig. Tayo. Gerig. You're fair.
Alright. Oh, I wonder if they're hiding in the trees.
Gerig.
You know what? I think we back up.
Inik Erik. Ak.
I see no reason to engage on their terms.
Ak.
In Derek. Ak. In Derek.
And I'm kind of happy with you where you are.
Gary. Tout est fair.
In ik er tayu.
Sure. No retaliates.
Gerig. Very fair.
No retaliates.
Inik Erik. Very fair.
No retaliates.
Gerig. You're fair.
No retaliates. Hey, he'll Duke again. We'll back up to here.
Tayo.
And you can now be the front.
Tayo.
Come at me. Shooty shooty. Shooty shooty.
Very fair.
Shooty shooty.
In ik Erik.
Hero lady shooty
And
shooty.
Urifa.
And we're outside of the range of their retaliate.
In ik
And then
Erik.
do we sprint you forwards at the risk of losing you? I guess yes.
You rave here.
In ik Erik. Tayu.
In ik Derek.
Where they get thwacked in the head with rocks is a bit...
You rave here.
In ik Erik.
That'll
Very
do.
fair.
How was it? It's got some real issues, Amalanduil. Like, tech difference between units means a lot less than you'd think, and there can be some weird outcomes. We had a lot of instances of spearmen, enemy spearmen, defeating our fighter planes, which just feels really wrong.
In ik Erik.
It's got some nice things to it. It has a very large roster of civilizations. I was expecting it to have like half that many. You defeat Jackal Man.
Ak.
The tech tree isn't exactly easy to scroll around and read on the DS, though. That is not a strong point of it. You are damaged and kind of need to run away, but
In ik Erik.
I'd also like you to finish off this guy.
In ik Erik.
Now, what was your special power, lady?
In ik Erik.
Apparently we can't use your special power.
Urifa.
But we can build an obelisk?
In ik Erik. Tayu. In ik Erik. Tayu.
Okay. Euroman takes a pretty significant loss. As does our Spearman Man.
In ik Erik.
But now Archer Lady is
Urifa.
up to the front.
NT2. Tayu.
It's so resistant to Archer Fire, that thing.
In ik Derek.
You might be able to win with attacker advantage. Yes.
Gerig. Very fair. Inik Erik. Very fair.
What else did it have? It continually spammed you with,
Ak.
helpful hints, even when we turned off the, like, helpful hint. There was an option in the menu that supposedly disabled the helpful hints, and yet they would just keep giving them to us, which got a bit frustrating.
Gerig.
Step back, and...
In ik Erik.
No, come on. Fine, go there and shoot them.
Ak.
The unit stacking was different. I was expecting the combat to be more like this. But because you can stack units,
Very fair.
it's somewhat different to this. And the AI are murder hobos.
NT2.
The AIs are just super unpleasant. Alright. My men whisper of house-sized scorpions, bloodthirsty hyenas, and the ever-hungry sands of the desert. It is as if Set himself rises against us. We only have the gods to help us. Further south, in Semhatep village, Hatshepsut rebuilds and fortifies to protect against another bandit attack. Gods, help me! Steel yourself, scout. Stand like a man. Explain yourself. My queen, murderous raiders have burned our town. Set's forces cannot be allowed to continue these atrocities. Yeah, it is a bit sad, Amel, but it's kinda to be expected. It's just the way things are for those sorts of things now. What will be troublesome is, will all of the quality of life that comes with those be distributed for free, a la EU4 DLC, or is it going to be inherently tied up into the DLC? The survivors from this village are able-bodied. We can use them to reclaim this land. Use your villages to build new buildings. Buildings can be used to train new units and technologies. Leave your units on a friendly building to heal them. Use shrines to train myth units and call down your god powers. You can also advance to the next age. Each age grants new units and technologies and new god powers. We have gotten the map size has gone up, which is good. I was worried the maps were all going to be super tiny. Okay, you need to build me a gold mine, friend. You need to build me a mill.
And E2.
Can we tell how far you can move? Unpleasantly far is the answer.
In each Erik. Purifair.
What if I used your thing
Inik Erik. Ak.
to boost her movement
Gerig.
so that she could shoot this guy?
Tayu.
NT2.
And you might even be able to finish them off.
Urefer.
Seems good so far. Enemy god powers can't target near your town centers or obelisks. Food production up by 10%. Friendly units gain 10% hit points sounds amazing. Yes, please. I don't think I need more villagers. But I wouldn't mind the extra spearmen. And they can take one more attack before I need to cycle them out. On the other hand, the Anubis thing would be very unpleasant.
Gerig.
Dumb. Or do we have you build an obelisk? Sure, why not?
In each Eric.
Now, do we need you to build individual farms? Yes.
NT2. Tayu.
Geri.
I guess you can come over and help build even more farms, why not?
Geri. Tayu.
2 on 1. And then I think Archer Lady has to target the mythical unit.
In Ik Eric. Urifa.
Nice. One hit KO. Unexpected.
In each Urefer.
Dumb. They're running away.
Geri.
You come build another farm.
Urefer. In etu. Tayu. Inik Eric. Ak.
In Ik Eric.
Move up and shoot.
Ak.
Thank you. Okay, you move back and heal. Sorry, move back and heal. I wonder if the obelisks count for your units heal on
In each
friendly buildings thing. I guess we're testing.
Urefer. NT2. Urefer.
High on watch? Sure, why not? Increases the income of your gold for 3 turns. Why not? Yeah, I think that's it. So they get a little bit of a baby hit in against our Archer Lady.
22.
Getting.
You finish off this person, please. You come beat up this person.
Tout est faire.
Yes, it healed a little bit.
Gerig. Urefer.
I have more attack and more defense. We should be good.
And E2.
I don't really want to move up more at the moment, so probably stay where you are.
Erek.
That did bugger all.
In etu. Tayu.
I guess you can move up and we're going to claim the enemy's farm as well.
Urefer.
And we will need more units, which I'm surprised by. Done. I don't like them trying to move past my stuff.
Getting. Tayu.
You're supposedly extra good against cavalry, so...
Gerig.
And I guess shoot a lady finishes.
Getting.
One.
Back.
Then my hero, then the weakened one.
Inik Erek. Tayu.
Okay, not even. You come over here because you're going to do that wheat farm, I guess.
Back.
In etu. Uk.
You also move up towards that wheat farm.
Uk.
And there's nothing else to do except move this guy up.
Back.
And I guess build another one. There's no more research to be done. Okay, no. Food income up by 10. Sure. And then next turn I should be able to age up.
Gerig.
In each Erek.
Tayu.
Build the mill.
In etu. Tayu.
You will build a farm next turn.
Tayu.
They've not taught us about merge, but we just saw an option for merge, so presumably there is an Advance Wars like combine units together to re-strengthen them. They didn't even teach us about that in the tutorial, right? Which is a bit poor form.
Getting. Tayu. Getting. Tout est faire.
Oh, there's a scorpion man. And a new bite, and a new bite, a giant beetle, and one more camel.
NT2.
Well, you can move up and build me a
Tayu.
obelisk here. And then I think we're done. Unless we particularly want to start moving these other spearmen up as well.
In each erect. Tayu. NT2.
Honestly, I think just moving straight up is probably better for you.
Ak.
Can we age up? Yes. Would we like Bast, the cat lady? Makes friendly myth units more powerful. Well, we don't have any. And prevents enemies from using their god powers for a while. Horus. Yeah, cat. Yes. He makes a tornado. It damages things it touches. Meteor storm. That sounds cool. Or we can have crocodile. Who does... It looks like he is just whole map slight enemy damage. So do I want targeted damage or whole map enemy damage? And do I want to unlock bird? Or I assume these are the laser beam crocodiles. Now the laser beam crocodiles are OP in the normal game. Because they have such high range. And because walls can be built dynamically in Age of Mythology rather than sounds fun. It's been okay so far. It's been a bit easy, but this is the, like, learn the mechanics part of the This is assuming, like, the start of the campaign kind of assumes you haven't done the tutorial. Yes, laser beam crocodiles, Amel. And I think we're going to go with the laser beam crocodiles. We can also now build level 2 guy. Instead of just spearmen, we can have the heavy infantry. But I'd rather save my money. Do there be new research? There do be. Gain attack. You can trade food for gold in the town center. Buildings gain health and more line of sight. But we're out of money, so no. Scorpion Man wants some action. Time to start building new farms.
Tayu.
Actually, maybe not, because I'm kind of out of money. And can we build a crocodile? Yes. Sobek's crocodiles are magically endowed crocodiles who serve the battlefields with beams of holy light. Read laser beams. They are strong against enemy infantry. And they are 4 range, so they're huge range like I said they would be if they're anything like the ones of the real game. I want...
In each erect.
It does delay the farms, but so be it.
Tayu.
And E2. Arc.
Ooh. That's slightly worrying.
NT2. Tayu.
You can usually one-hit these guys. Good.
In each erect.
You help box them in.
Fair.
I don't expect this to actually go well. But I just want to make sure they can't move across and attack the obelisk. Or attack Archer Lady.
In each Eric. Fair.
Now, do I do that, or do I try and learn how to do this merge thing?
Tayu.
Yes, it works like Advance Wars. Okay.
In each Eric. Fair.
Wow. Hail, Rolling Ninja. G'day, g'day. Welcome, welcome. That's all? You're not going to do anything else? Well, then the spearman can go hide on the obelisk for health.
Fair.
Gehrig.
Could I use your power
Inik Eric.
to give her more movement, as well as, I guess, the now healthy spearman? You played this back in the day, but you preferred the Age of Empires one? We played the Age of Empires one,
And E2.
because Goka dictated it, but I kind of didn't enjoy the story bit that we played. No, I should target the Scorpion Man because of type advantage.
NT2.
You finish off the other Scorpion Man.
Gehrig.
You get up the front. And where's our laser beam crocodile? Oh my god. It doesn't run like a crocodile. It runs like a dog. This is supposed to be the better game because it was made after, so in theory it should have all the quality of life that they developed between them, etc., etc. Let's do the marketplace. But I'm not allowed to use the marketplace? Okay. That is going to do unpleasant things to our poor stabby man. And then the question is, does the beetle get involved? Yes. It's bloody huge. It's also got nice glossy reflecty effects on it. Okay, you move up and do Mr. Beetle.
Tayu.
Actually do Mr. Scorpion Man first. You can laser beam the horse. Yup. They're even more laser beamy in this. At least in the other one. In the real game, they're like big reflective mirrors that are focusing the reflected sun at the enemy. But in this, they just explicitly are crocodiles with laser beams. They're very Dr. Evil.
Fair.
Archer Lady should do her thing
NT2.
first.
Arc.
She didn't do very much. And then box them in.
Tayu.
I think you should do nothing. You should just sit there and box them in without attacking.
Gary.
And you try and protect Archer Girl.
Coup de fer.
Now, can we use the market that we weren't allowed to yesterday to trade away our food? Yes. Trade food for gold, trade food for gold, trade food for gold. That will let us build more farms.
In each Eric. Tayu. Gary. You refer.
And maybe another crocodile? Also, let's look at the crocodile power, man. How much damage does it do to Mr. Beetle? It did some damage to Mr. Beetle. That'll do. God, the infantry do nothing to poor Mr. Beetle. Shoot him.
Arc. Eric.
Stab him.
Inik Eric. Tayu.
And win. Something is foul here. If Set leads our foes, why are servants of Anubis counted among the enemy? A question for the oracles, Tutmos. Let us summon a priest of Anubis to answer. If Anubis has sided against us, our situation is dire. Hatshepsut seeks to expand her defensive position and rout the nearby bandit settlement. Highness, you are as radiant as the sun. Flattering words, Nukt. I've asked you here to explain why your Anubites were seen among Set's armies. I assure you they are not mine nor my master's. But I have divined that they are dark reflections of Anubis' children created by Set, the great corrupter. Set's grasp is upon us from all sides. Surely something can be done to tip the scales. My master would give you a gift. From a long-dead age, Anubis will grant you his favor from the land of the dead. But you must prove worthy of his blessings. Destroy the nearby outpost where Set's pale mockeries are given life. Only then will Anubis grant you a great boon in the war against the corrupter. Highness, apologies for my intrusion, but Tutmos reports that the southwest village is under fierce assault. If they've come for blood, they will have it. Narkt, tell Anubis that his test will be met. Okay, so what do we got? Got a gold mine. And the enemy actually has a full-on town. Mine, mine, mine. One Anubite. And a hyena. Mythic cavalry.
And E2.
Well, follow the road.
Tayu.
Ooh, and we have a Sphinx. Mythic heavy infantry. As if it's not cavalry. But whatever.
And E2.
That seems very weird. Do I want to start building obelisks? I guess yes.
Gary. You refer.
Inik Eric. You refer.
Oh, there's two sides. This map is much, 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 much bigger. Hmm.
Inik Erik.
I mean, you should go kill him, but then the beetle will kill you. No, I still feel like that's the right thing. A new Kamesh. Sure, more health, why not? More gold, I don't care about. I don't care about disabling the enemy's superpower. We would need slightly more money before, slightly more faith before we can build a Sphinx. But we also really could use a villager.
22. Gerik. Ak.
Use the attacker's advantage.
Inik Erik. Teyu.
Type advantage.
22.
And just box in poor Mr. Beetle. Or do we help? No, we just box in poor Mr. Beetle.
Tayu.
Oh, we've also got an archery range now. Yes, please, to one slinger. I hadn't realized there were enemies there. They may pillage some of our farms, we will see. I guess if we just send all our heavy infantry to destroy the enemy's base. I guess you're going... Oh, you're a town center? Yes, you are. Do I care? Yes, because I could build a farm here. So... You are going to go... You're going to come this way.
Ak. 22.
These are going to come help defeat that other beetle.
Ak.
Gerik. Ak. 22. Ak.
Now we can build this civilian. Okay, and I think that's it. It half destroys a farm. Oof. But Mr. Beetle is dying next turn. Honestly, the beetle did less damage to that than I would have thought it would do. Okay, you
Eric.
move here and shoot Mr. Anubis. Good. Mr. Horsey. Move up.
You refer.
Sphinx. I don't see a reason to not attack their farm. Oh yes, his scratches will destroy the great stonemasonry, I'm sure.
Tayu. Gerik. Yurefer.
Gerig.
Ah, you can also help attack. I didn't realize that the... Yeah. Okay, so I should have attacked with the other... No, the other ones are heavy infantry, so that's fine. I wonder if the buildings recover between turns.
In etu. Tayu.
We need a villager over this side to build more mines, so... Train villager. You finish off Mr.
Gerik.
Beetle.
Tayu.
And then the two of you can probably finish off the spearmen. Well, maybe not.
In each Eric. Ak.
You go beat up
Yurefer.
that thing to death.
Ente tu.
I'd prefer you to
Very
help
fair.
beat up the healthy one. Even if that lets Mr. Beetle do some naughty things.
Entitu.
You are going to sit on this.
Yurefer.
We will build a Sphinx. I want that. But you've already spent... You kind of spent your thing this turn. Ah! No, we're fine then. Then I will have another villager. One villager to head towards that set of food. And we'll have another slinger, why not? Is that everything? No, there should still be... You loved this game? No, the Prince of Persia Tactics DS game. I have never heard of that, Sergeant Cookie.
Gerik.
Your dog... Your grandparents' dog ate it.
Erifer.
In Igda.
Why couldn't he eat your homework instead?
Yurefer. In Igdarik. Yurefer.
Okay, I think that's now everything. Their tiny mouths devour everything in their path. Anubis brings death and famine to the enemies of Egypt. So he reduces our food... He kills all our food production! Wow. You know what you're choosing for your... Yeah, well... Better that than more, the ocean blue or whatever it was. Blind girl hand-holding simulator. The Spore was okay. Spore would be good if you were a little kid. My newly built archer is slaughtered by Mr. Beetle. Our food income is crippled.
In each Eric.
Build, farm. No, it just keeps getting destroyed for how many turns?
In A2. You refer.
Yeah, it's okay, Decoy. Can't complain. Pretty good. Stiv was fantastic. The spearmen defeating our jet fighters repeatedly was certainly a thing. Sphinx, get in the way of Mr. Beetle. Oh, Mr. Beetle is absolutely slaughtered. Yeah, the plane's just... the plane will fall down now. You can doubtlessly finish off that. Very low strafing runs. And they weren't even throwing spears, right? You can't even justify that they were like... Ugh, whatever. You need to come across and help destroy this Mr. Beetle. Yes, this is basically Advanced Wars, but Age of Mythology Advanced Wars, with a little bit of an enhanced city building aspect in terms of you can build the buildings that recruit buildings, or recruit units, and you can build more money production income buildings. I think we might be able to finish off Mr. Beetle if we try. Good. You, villager, are running across here to make more mines, please. The DS has something like 3,000, I think it was. It has a lot of titles. A lot. I mean, a fair few of those are Japan only, but even separate to that. Okay, I don't like that we're leaving Mr. Spearman alive, but what are you going to do? The last one you had was a GBA. The GBA also has a lot of titles. Certainly a lot more than I realized.
Very fair.
Okay, now the real attack down here. So what do I want to do? Well, I want you, ideally, to defeat the hyena, but you can't get there. So, you blow up the archer. You shoot the hyena. You played SMTDS? Super Metroid 3? Oh, Shinigami Tensei. In theory, I should like those, because supposedly they're just Pokemon? But I don't know. What I've seen Brelix playing of them, hasn't endeared them to me.
NT2.
Can you get over enough to help? No. But you could get over enough to help against Mr. Heavy Infantry. Crush the Heavy Infantry. Good job, Sphinx.
In each Eric.
And then Spearman beats Cavalry.
Tayu.
Except that it auto-targeted the farm first, to my immense sadness. Oh well. I suppose there is an upside that has freed up you
Tayu.
to not be overly useful. Anything else? We don't think there's any point in doing those. There is point in doing research. But we can't. Can we age up? The one you played was set in a locked-down Tokyo while a demon apocalypse was happening. Why can't I age up? Because I need more favor. And more everything. Fine. No, that's it. End day. Devil Survivor 1. Oh, what was the, I'm gonna have to look something up for a sec. No, it's not that. It's Persona. I'm thinking of a Persona game. My bad. The camels. They're very bouncy camels. Camels actually sort of do this to walk. They don't bunny hop along. There's like 3 or 4 Shinigami games for the DS as far as I'm aware. I was looking through the various titles. She has taken way too much damage.
And E2.
She is going to run away, thank you. Sure, why not? There's no reason for her not to use her power. I think I played like one of the mystery dungeons back in the day, but I didn't particularly like them. Well, I didn't particularly like the one I played. Maybe I'd be more forgiving now. It's not real Pokemon, says Pokemon elitist. Pokemon elitist blobber of the day. It's super satisfying but horrible when the enemy hits you with it.
In each Eric.
Here, and archer that guy. It does sweet bugger all.
Eric.
You as well. It does sweet bugger all. You
Rig.
finish off Mr. Beetle.
You rave hair.
Have we done a Nuzlocke? Not especially, because the answer to them, Decoy, is, largely just over-level. Like, Pokemon that are yours trained, rather than traded, always obey you. Oh look, I've stayed in Viridian Forest until I have a level 100 Charizard, and I can now just storm the whole game. So, I don't find Nuzlocks inherently enjoyable as at a concept level, or like it just seems like grind to me.
You refer.
What about one with red? That would be more enjoyable.
22.
But the default concept, the plain normal Nuzlocke, isn't especially appealing. We do tend to do capture-style Nuzlocke stuff whenever we play through, like, Infinite Fusion or whatnot. We tend to, like, let ourselves capture one thing from one zone, and that's about it. Done. You need to come help on the other side.
Gerig. Tayo.
Yeah, Poker Rogue it's a great game. Maybe revisit in a year or so and see how much they've changed and whether it's worth a whole lot, like another bunch of playing. Could well be.
You rave here.
In each erect. Urifair. In each erect.
You...
Urifair.
Okay, that's that side done. We're still waiting for them to give up their stupid plague power thing. I don't know how many turns it lasts.
Gerig. Gerig.
You kill. You
Gerig.
kill
Ak.
that heavy. With the power of first action.
Gerig.
You kill that, even though it's on the brink of death anyway. You wanted to recommend Etrian Odyssey. I feel like I have heard of it because I was looking through the DS titles. You kill not the farm. Oh god, the Sphinx is just monstrous.
Gerig.
Can you kill the civilian? It's a first-person dungeon crawler. Holy moly, the workers are more resistant to damage than normal units.
Inik Eric.
Can you reach...
Ak.
Shooting him. Yes, please. Time for a worker meat shield? Yeah. I do not know Orcs versus Elves, so I'm still waiting for that to go away, seemingly. Maybe it never goes away? I think that's everything. Yep. They're starting to spam out units.
Gerig.
You will need to recover our... this, which we hope is finally no longer, troubled. Sphinx, you help move up.
Gerig.
Slinger, move up.
Ak.
Hero Man, move up. Next turn we'll use his hero power.
Tayo.
Custom Warcraft 3 maps. I can't say I played custom maps. I did play through the campaign for Warcraft 3.
Ak. Entitu.
Move up.
Tayo.
You as well.
You rave here.
You never played the RTS component? You only did the custom maps? Kill the heavy.
Getting.
You keep killing the hero, or sorry, the mythological units. You kill the spawning... You can't, because you can't get next to it. Okay then, start destroying the farms. Now the Sphinx can stand next to this one and kill it. You play a half-elf who gets so smashed with a dwarf that you have a chance to learn to petrify yourself.
In each Eric.
You were so drunk you literally got yourself stoned. The worker wall continues to absorb damage. She could move up and build a new obelisk.
Ak.
The purple mist has gone away, so we assume that we can build farms now.
Tayu. Getting Tayu.
Yes. Which means we kind of want another villager. You move up in a slightly zigzaggy way just so that you can heal.
22. Taiyo.
Okay. We need slightly more food, so next turn we should be able to age up. Lovely. And maybe it's time to use our cat lady? Darkness shrouds the earth and blocks the sun. The eclipse is upon us, and with it my blessings suffuse you.
In ik Eric. Tayu.
Yes, you should kill that. You kill the guy that you're right next to. You maybe finally succeed at killing the worker. Yes, after 3 turns of spearman attacks.
Getting. Tayu.
Dart on the next worker.
And eat you refer.
2/3 dead.
22. Taiyu.
And... okay, worker completely destroyed. But we kind of do need the next wave of reinforcements to get here. So,
Inik Eric.
you activate your power. Extra movement. Get going.
22.
You kind of do need to heal, so you run to there and sit.
Tayu.
Gary.
You do not need to heal, so simply sprint up as much as you can.
Repair.
You do need to heal, so if you could make it to there.
Ak.
Next, Heavy Sphinx. Good progress.
Inikerek. Ak.
Slinger.
Entitu. Very fair.
Slinger, and I think we're done. No, these guys, sorry. Heavy Infantry.
Tayu.
Heavy Infantry.
Tayu.
New farm.
In etu. Tayu.
New farm.
You refer.
These two also need to do new farms.
You refer. Gary. Tayu.
Very good. See if we can age up. No, because of gold. Well, can we trade for some slight amount of gold? Yes, but then we won't have enough food. One extra movement for my villagers. When villagers move through forests, attack up for so many of my stuff, or Sphinx gains stuff. Creo Sphinx, but I'm not allowed to do that? For some reason that I can't tell, so let's just do the other one. This one, friendly human heavy infantry and cavalry gain attack stats. I think that's everything. Ooh, they actually killed it. I thought my guy would live there. Okay, my chariot now needs to run away. You
Gary. Ak.
finish off the worker, why not? This needs to back off and go heal. You deal with the camel. Good job, Sphinx. Which means you can deal with the newly spawned ranged unit. Move up.
You repair.
Move up.
Ak. Entitu.
Move up and heal.
Ak. Gary.
Move up and not heal.
Ak.
Move up.
Gary.
No, no, no. One more square.
Ak.
Ente two. Ak.
In ik Derek.
Move up.
Tayu.
Move up.
Ak.
I guess you can build an obelisk.
Enti2. You rave
We
here.
wouldn't mind producing more sphinxes. One more farm.
In etu. Tayu.
And now what do you do, friend? There's an extra farm up there, so work your way towards that.
Yurefer.
That's about everything. Now the enemy just has so much production that we're going to have to fall back a little bit until our next wave catches up to the front, I think. We'll see. Maybe the Sphinx... No, the Sphinx is too damaged now. It definitely needs to back off. Please live, Mr. Sphinx. No. Oh well. He did good work, I can't complain. You
There,
obviously
you
shoot the Anubis thing.
Ente2.
You back up a bit.
Ak. Ente2.
You go stand on the healing square.
Yurefer.
In ik Derek. Ak.
Inikerek. Ak.
You are going to follow the road.
Gerik.
You are just going to stand there and heal.
In Icherek. Ak.
Now, is there anything else over this corner that we could mine or so? Yes, there's another gold mine. So you could actually be useful,
Yurefer.
as could you.
In Icherek.
Yurefer.
Enti2. Ak. Enti2. Ak.
Ente2. Tayu.
And Hero Man.
Gerig. Urefer.
Sure, another obelisk, why not?
Gerik. Tayu.
And finally, the Sphinx. You are going to move up and help your friend.
Yurefer. In etu. Yurefer.
Lovely. Now, age up, go. Do we want the crocodile lasers? I think we want flying things. The rock sounds good because we could attack the enemy across the mountain range and reinforce more quickly. I don't know what the Avenger is. So we're going to go with rock. And we can also have a look at maybe using our meteorite thing on the center of their city. Or do we have to wait a turn for that? Okay, we have to wait one turn for that. Fair enough.
NT2.
I kind of want to move here and shoot the newly produced one, even if it costs us the archer. Like, our archer's going to die because of that, but we will have cost the enemy that unit. Because the next wave is almost here. Ooh. Failure because we let Bowgirl die? No. Well, that's fine then.
Gerig. Teyu. NT2.
You can sit on the healing square, why not?
Ak.
You keep shooting the newly produced camel. Crush that. Actually, no, go the other way, because you can crush that spearman. Boom!
NT2.
Can you hit the Anubis from there?
Ak.
Yes. No fully healing the new Anubis.
Gerig. Teyu.
I'd rather work on the infantry.
Gerig.
You come slaughter
Urefer.
the peasant. You're healing.
NT2.
You're working your way to the front.
Ak.
These are working their way towards that gold mine.
Ak. NT2. Ak.
As are you.
Teyu.
You're healing.
Gerig. Urefer. In Igdarik.
You're moving up.
Teyu.
Can we move Mr. Sphinx up as well, please? Now, in the base game, the Sphinx... the rocks are transport units from memory. They're flying transports.
Ak. NT2.
So we will have to see if that is the same here.
Teyu.
Okay, it chooses where to target, which is a bit disappointing. think that's all. Can we build a rock? We can also rebuild Archer Lady. The rock is able to lift a horse and rider from the ground. They are strong against archers and siege units. Yeah, let's try one out. Doesn't sound like they're transports.
In each Eric. Ak. In each Eric. You refer.
The gold mine.
Eric. You refer. Eric. Ak. NT2.
Tu refer.
Which of these do I want to crush the most? That one? The archer needs to move back and heal.
You refer.
Eric.
No, I'd prefer you to kill the archer. You keep shooting the Anubis. I'm kind of surprised that he can afford an Anubis every turn at this rate. Like, we've killed about 4 turns worth. You'd think they'd have run out of saved up worship power.
NT2. Ak.
Gerig.
You target the... That was meant to be the infantry. Oh yes, the slinger slings a couple of tiny acorns at the giant building and does massive damage. Oh wow.
NT2. You refer.
That's a bit silly. Good, you're healing. You're working your way up to the front.
Ak.
NT2.
You're working your way up to the front.
Ak.
You're working your way up to the front.
Tayu.
You could actually move up to the next... the obelisk.
Ak.
And then I think we're done? No, you could also move up to the obelisk.
Tayu.
So you're that bit closer to helping out next turn. Light versus heavy, ours should do well. Even without first move advantage. Holy moly, they are spamming our units. You
In Ikerek.
shoot the Anubis. We can finally move our infantry up adjacent to the buildings. It's not protected by some defensive farms.
Gerig. Ak.
No more new Anubises.
Gerig.
You target the civilians. Sphinx, take a step back and deal with the camel. You need to heal, so sit on that. And if you can help at all whilst you do that, then great.
Gerig.
You finish off the new heavy. Good. Considering that it's just slaughtering
Gerig.
workers, I don't think we mind bringing that spearman down.
In each Eric. Tayu.
New mine.
In it Urefer.
New mine.
In etu.
New farm.
Ak.
New farm.
In each Eric. Tayu.
Work the Sphinx towards the front. See if our new bird can be useful. Bird cannot go over mountains. What? Oh, come on. It's just a it's a cavalry. Oh, boo. Boo. What does our new guy give us? Archers gain a range. Archers gain defense. Heroes gain health. Yeah, the archers gain ranges. Pretty nice.
In Iterek.
Work your way to the front.
Entitu.
Work your way to the front and even
Tayu.
attack the building.
Gerig.
Slaughter the new unit.
In it Kerek.
If you could
Ak.
take out the worker. Anything else?
Entitu.
Spearmen, move up.
Ak.
I guess train some more heavy. As close to the front as we can. I am so disappointed in the bird. They're focus firing Hero Man. Who's gonna need to back away? And now they're body blocking with a worker.
NT2.
You need to run away, my friend. Sadly. You might as well use your hero power, though. Help Bird. Holy... Oh! Bird can! Okay. Bird can go over mountains, but he can't stop over mountains. He has to go over as a single move. That's fair. Yeah, so you can't hide your... Otherwise you could hide your flying unit in the mountains where the enemy couldn't kill you, and grief your opponents so that they can't win, right? So I guess that's kind of fair.
In each Eric.
Work on the worker. Not enough.
Gerig.
Work on the worker. Because I want the Sphinx to kill the camel. You work on the spearman. You work on the slinger. Oh god. Absolutely slaughtered.
NT2. Very fair.
You work on the worker.
NT2. Very fair.
You work on the other worker. Step up. Kill the new building foundation. Step up. Finish off the mine. Step up. Finish off the central mine. Spearman, come down. Work on the worker. Absolutely slaughtered their workforce this turn. 3 dead workers. Archer. Hop off the healing spot and come help. Even though I don't think you'll be a lot of help. Anything else? Like, in theory, these could work towards the front and maybe build more units. Unit constructing things there, but...
Tayu. In etu.
Finishing them off seems a bit tedious. It certainly is taking a while. You.
In each erect.
Mine.
Tayu.
You.
Geri.
Mine.
Tayu.
Can we age up even more? No. Archer units gain stuff, that'll do. And I think we're done. Yeah. They're backing up into the corner. Holy moly, they spam out units in every single building. You then back up one. No, come on. Here. Then shoot. The new worker. I mean, we did have a lot of turns where we weren't doing very much. So it might have saved up a lot of resources. You kill the guy that you're next to. Hail, Double Danger Dad. Thank you for the raid, mate. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Double Danger Dad. We are playing Age of Mythologies. Well, Age of Empires Mythologies for the Nintendo DS. Willkommen. Willkommen, willkommen, willkommen. Entschuldigen Sie, mein Deutscher ist unter aller Sau. Sphinx, you blow up the building. Chariot, finish the new camel. You had to raid here? Yes, it's an Age of Empires tactics game. It's kind of like Advance Wars, but there's a little bit more city building and resource gathering. Finish off their obelisk. Very good. Archerman, shoot. That guy. Good job. It reminds you of Civ 2 and 3. Yeah. We use squares instead of hexes. We are in the glorious age of square. Yeah, we were playing that yesterday. But it's not quite the same as this because there's unit stacking and there's a lot more city building focus to that one. You move up. No, now that we know that these can attack buildings stupidly well. Bird. Cannot get anywhere overly useful. Can bird destroy building? Bird kicks the building. Hero Man, stand there and heal. Sphinx, move up to where you can help next turn. Heavy infantry, move up as much as you can. He was using Gust. It did look a bit Pidgeotto-like. Move up. Move up. Move up. If the enemy can use the worker offensive wall / defensive wall, we can as well.
Gerik. Ak.
Work on the building that's more damaged. And honestly, I kind of want this to back up.
Gerig. Tayu.
Oh well, you may well die in this attack. Heavy infantry, we'll see. No, only half dead. That'll do. Third. Kill new spearman thing. Heavy, finish the building. Oi, better than yesterday when in Civ, the bloody spearmen were defeating the jet planes, alright? We'll take the criticism, but it's still doing a bit better than yesterday's game. Sphinx, move up. Rush the building. I mean, this is a clone Double Danger now, but it's not a clone of Civ. This is a clone of... They made a previous game that was this, but actually Age of Empires.
Gerik.
You start the campaign as Joan of Arc. Because we've actually played the start of that.
Gerig.
You move up and work on this building.
Urifer.
Which then means Mr. Spearman can help out here. But I'm not sure Mr. Spearman will succeed at killing, so we'll use Sphinx instead. Yeah, the enemies must have had the Olympic Javelin team yesterday. 3 times Spearman defeated our jet planes. It was ridiculous.
In each Erik. Ak.
See you, Double Danger Dad. Thank you again. Sleep well, mate.
Urifer.
Work on the building. Chariot, work on your building. You
Tayu.
kill the weakened guy.
In Igderic. Tayu.
You do the building. Which then means we can surround the enemy heavy.
You rave hair.
Except that it attacked the building instead of the enemy heavy. My bad, I should have checked.
NT2.
You work on this building.
You rave hair. In Igderic.
You work on the heavy.
You.
And then maybe the archer finishes the heavy off. No, actually.
Gerig.
Then I'd probably rather the archer come and help blow up one of the buildings. Because yes, you shoot an arrow at a big stone building and it falls over.
In each Eric.
Insult the enemy by building mills on their farmland.
In each Eric. You refer. In A2. Tayu. In A2. Tayu.
Okay. Oof. Even the half-dead heavy slaughters our light archer. Still, I think bird defeats the heavy. Or bird could super kill the archer. Gust was super effective. Okay, you shoot. Now we can use weight of surrounding numbers.
Gerig. Tayu. Gerig. Ach.
You crush worker. And then Sphinx crush building. Victory. You've done well, Hatshepsut. Anubis is pleased by your offering and grants us his favor. Trust. Hatshepsut and Tutmos travel to with Nacht to a temple complex to perform a ritual for Anubis and earn his gift. Tutmos. Priest, this is a long way to travel for a promise. What lies in this valley that will aid us? Patience, great son of the sun. You must trust in my master. Huh! I think it odd that a warrior... Do you think it odd that a warrior mistrusts death? I have felt the fangs of Anubites too recently. My patience runs thin too, Nacht. Tell us, what is the gift? I require a temple to complete the ritual. That will bring it to you, your highness. I will now summon the hand of my master to grant you his boon. Ensure that the ritual is not interrupted. Strike at them, my corrupt children. Tear them apart and leave them for the birds, says the shadowy figure. Survive for 15 turns so that the ritual can be complete. We've got a new building, tower. But there's also other towers? We can have a new mummy. Osiris's mummies are the protector of tombs and relics. They're slow-moving but extremely powerful, and are effective against archers and infantry. A priest that heals units, or Sphinxy Sphinx. We've only got 700 gold to work with, and 50 faith, so I should probably not do Sphinx. Priest.
And E2.
Wololo. Yes.
Urifa.
No, you know what? I'm going to be tempted. I'll do the Sphinx even if it's an unwise move. 1 Sphinx, 2 priests, and our hero guy.
Eric. Tayu.
No, 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 no. End day. Okay, they're hyena using enemies.
NT2. Ak.
Finish off the turret. Rush the hyena. Shoot the Kapesh if you can,
Gerig. Tayu.
before it fully heals. Good. I can have a new Sphinx.
Enik Eric.
And then...
Ak. Urdefer.
Okay, it heals about a third of a
Gerig.
health bar.
Urdefer. Urdefer.
Osiris, this is Son of Osiris power, transforms your hero into an avatar of the god. Whilst transforms, they are nearly invincible and have powerful attacks, but change back after 10 turns. I could be convinced that stopping the enemy using their hero powers is wise. But I think that'll do. The priest getting slaughtered. Only a little bit. The priest was a lot weaker to the archers than the camel. And Hero Lady shoots
Ak.
the newly produced unit before it does anything. This priest moves back to where it could not possibly be hurt.
Buck.
Other priest heals that priest.
Urdefair. Urdefair.
You smite this guy. And I guess this side could use one? Well, let's try the mummy. We've not used a mummy before. Rush the tower. I'd rather than not let the enemy move forward, so I'll position them like this. You shoot
Caillou.
the camel. Those are some buff mummies. Those are some seriously buff mummies. You kill there. And you heal main man.
Anti-2. Buck. Urdefair.
Two more mummies. And a priest. Okay, so towers do fight back a little bit. Who knew being dead for hundreds of years was a good way to bulk up? The mummies, apparently. You need to defeat the beetle for me.
Buck.
And mummy. Sleep, and they've had 100 years of rest. Mummy, that way. Other way around. You move up and start blowing up the barracks. You move up and stop that unit from doing anything. Realizing a whole lifetime of gains. Very good. And now over this side. Trouble is I need more.
Gehrig. Urifa.
Kill the camel if you can. Good. And you work on the spearman. You body block here in case they try to use the road.
Gerig.
You heal up my starter man. And then we're done. Unless I particularly want anything else. We'll have some Anubites for the sake of if the enemies jump out with units I wasn't expecting. Blow up the production buildings. So they are heavies to our lights, but we're mythical to their normal. Kind of counters. You go heal that Anubite. Mummy can start attacking the towers. You can work on the next layer. Mummy works on the camel. And then gets healed. Hero man. Oh, and build an obelisk there. You get in the way of the scarab that I didn't even know was there.
And E2.
Which tempts me to move Archer Lady this way.
Arc.
Kill the new unit before it heals. This corner is the one that needs more reinforcement. Two Anubites, and then we're out of money. Heal that one in case the enemy go to attack it from out of the fog, otherwise I think we're good. And they did come to it. Oh no, but they're attacking the mummies from the fog. The mummies shrug off the rocks. You shoot the camel. You kill the scarab. half kill the scarab. You kill the new heavy. Next turn, hopefully we can work on those buildings. There's nothing else that way. Tower, camel. Next turn, camel and building. We now know that the jackal isn't needed there, so you could actually come this way. You work that side of there and then attack the infantry. Lovely. Mummy, move up and help work on the tower. Insta-kill. Anubite. Work on finding out what's in the fog. There is one production building, possibly a second.
Anti-2.
You find out what's in this fog.
Tayu.
Nothing, although there's still possibly something up that corner. You come this way and work on the tower. And then you heal that guy.
Fair.
Dumb? Dumb. Feels like the archer is needed on the other side
Anti-2.
to break that single tile choke point.
In Ik Eric. Urifa.
Good. Then if you heal him, he can probably finish the tower. Oh, there's a beetle down there that I didn't know about. Well, time to see how the mummy compares to the beetle, perhaps. Anyway, you're going to be needed down this side. Healing up that mummy. You blow up this. So that this Sphinx can come this way. There is another building, but it's not a production building. And then I think we're done. Yeah. Okay, Beetle on Jackal. Jackal barely scratches Mr. Beetle.
Inik Erik. Ak.
Start coming this way. I trust Hero Man to deal with that corner by himself.
And E2. Urifa.
Camel. Because I then want to be sure that you finish off the camel. Heal up the one that was attacked by the archers, and then go get your archer revenge. Slaughter them. And then over in this corner, Mr. Mummy. Good enough that now Anubis thing doesn't have to worry about you, probably. Except that it's decided to attack the building instead. Oh well. You blow up the mine. You come this way.
Inik Erik.
I want you to give me vision of over there.
Urdefair. Anti-2.
Same sort of general idea for you. You give me vision of over there a bit more, and we're done. Light on light, but we're mythical. Now heavy on light. This will be a bit rougher. Yeah. Mr. Beetle commits suicide into the mummies.
Urdefair.
Goodbye, new Mr. Beetle.
Inik Erik.
Run vision over there.
Urdefair.
Okay. You
And
shoot
E2. Urifa.
the weaker one. Which then means you can move around and flank. Then the priest can move up and heal.
Inik Erik. Bak Urdefair.
And again, the priest can move up and heal.
Bak Urdefair.
Trust this to one-hit KO that. Good. A new Mr. Beetle, crush it. And finish off the mine. Yeah, so this corner is now safe. You, if anything, kind of need to go help Hero Man. So otherwise he might not manage to finish that off before the end of the game. Or the end of this 15 turns. Sucks to be the priests.
Gerik.
Follow up the new beetle. You'd think we were cleaning out our garden. Kill the beetle. Move up. Okay, now how we do this? We say you heal. You slaughter that new spearman.
And E2.
You move up.
Arc.
Help against the camel. Get rid of the slinger. And if that means that my healing guy needs to run away, so be it.
Anti-2.
Hide behind the hero. Okay. And then this corner, beetle. And beetle building. How does you clean out our garden? Gloves, rake, secateurs. And you take, where I am, you take care, lifting up pots that there aren't redback spiders under them. Don't the roos just wander in? No. Redback spiders are about all I have to look out for. In theory, they can kill a person, but in reality, they haven't killed anyone for like 50 years, and the last time they did kill someone, from memory, it was like a baby and an 80-year-old lady. So unless you have like existing health issues, or are on the edge of death already, or are a baby, you're pretty fine. It's not really something you have to worry about.
Gerig. Tayu.
Now at the moment we're only just killing the units exactly as they produce them over here, so we kind of need that Sphinx to make his way forwards. So we can help kill the buildings.
Anti-2. Tayu refer. Anti-2. Tayu.
That corner is dealt with. Did they build another beetle over here? Yes, always.
Anti-2. Inik Eric.
I think the archer lady needs to come over here so that she can kill the beetle. And then he can blow up the beetle building, because it just keeps making a beetle every turn. So...
In ik Eric.
here,
Ak.
you shoot whatever you can. And then the Sphinx blows up the building. You blow up the camel. So the other thing's trapped in its corner. Right, I don't need to kill that one because it's stuck. You heal the other priest. I think that'll do.
And E2.
No. You step back and use your power to help Archer Lady get over here.
In ik Eric.
Sure, why not use your power as well? You kill the camel. Or actually, no. Anubis kills the camel. And then he kills the building that makes the camels.
Getting.
Hoodoo. Nonsense. This is clearly the better game. They should be advertising this one. Okay, and then you over here. I think that's it. Victory? Victory. The ritual is complete. It is strange to be back among the living, Nacht. The sun shines brighter than I remember. Ramses? But he's been dead for centuries. Reborn to aid your cause, Ramses. These are Hatshepsut and Tutmos, the rulers of Egypt. Ah, I'm in familiar company. Tell me of the plight that threatens the kingdom of the Nile, and I will raise my strength against it. Ramses! An unexpected move, but not one that will ultimately help the mortals. All the sands will consume and burn them all. Alright. Episode 6, or Map 6, completed. What we find in future maps, find out next time. In Age of Empires Mythologies.